gentlemen, it's finals weekend. What we got?
I just don't know that they're going to get
Might
a
get bad
ton
Sunday.
out of this top
I don't think it's supposed to get that bad.
Covering all AD carries, which means it would be
top.
Varus top if they lock in another marksman.
That would be hype.
So it was nerfed. It's not as
Oh my god, it is a Varus top for Dokla.
Really?
So that changes things pretty
I do
drastically.
think it's
Now
miserable.
you
Really
have
good
Prio
harass,
in
push
top
away
now.
Vayne can take
Mid's
place.
about even.
But
I
that
think
being
you have
said,
Prio in bot.
most of the
This
teams have
feels
been
like
doing it
winning
up.
lanes, and
Varus
Nocturne should be able to gank them.
Generally, when it first popped up a lot, people had been doing this. We had been
Experimental
seeing,
Hex Plate
some
already
people came
done
out
for
LCS,
Inspired.
various places.
And ult's
Speaking
going to be
of
coming
Meshcard
through
Power
soon.
Spike, we have one experimental hex plate here for Inspired. The Nocturne has ult, and that's a
Good.
flash out from Quid. As Saint looks for
good
the
trade
shuffle in the
back.
mid lane, Shockwave will trade back some
Flash
health
for
bar.
flash,
Yeah,
but
you gotta
Azir
respect
does
that one because
have.
they also have, you know,
Sorry, not
Inspired
flash.
was
Ult
clear
for
and
ult,
forward,
but
so
Azir does
Quid
have
knows
flash
Inspired
advantage.
is close enough too, so
And
to
Inspired can now
capitalize
just
on that,
ult
very good
anybody
flash
at
there.
any
You have to
time.
respect it. Also, good play by Saint. We need to get that.
Don't you mean
flash
Sir
down
Butt
on the
Kicks bar
Orianna
is
to
lethal?
expose a possible
Yeah, I know
area
this
to
lore.
attack. Nice vision toggle here from the observers. Does see the value of all these.
Okay, Morgan all
Morgan
inning.
again gets the stun here onto Dokla, and Chain of
Good
Corruption will be
flash.
flashed. So that Summoner Spell down from Team Liquid Alienware's top laner. Flash
Ooh,
forward from
not
Dokla. He
good.
fancies himself the
good.
first
Yep.
blood solo kill. Big Doke
Alright,
showing
that's
up.
exactly what
First
Dokla
top
needed here.
Varus in the LCS and first blood.
Good play.
It's 11 minutes into the game, but he gets it. Nicely done there. And you
Good
see the
play.
power of Varus's base kit. Just a massive.
There's no point of
Nice point with
ganking
Varus
unless
is
you
the
really
only
think
ability
you
you
can
have
get
to hit is
Varus
your
with a
auto
flash
attack.
down and get a kill there. So Jose is just
Ooh.
farming up
You
the one
gotta
right
pop
now.
him.
You gotta pop the blade.
Come
You
on.
gotta hit your E. That one's a tough one.
Sometimes
Second
they're,
Dragon
sometimes
Ball.
they're, you know, wiggling around, you know, they're trying to slice behind you.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm on Kobe's side here. You know,
I don't like giving
sometimes
up
they
the
just go the
second
wrong
Dragon in a row.
direction.
I can't be on your side.
That's fine.
I have to be whatever side Tavares isn't on.
Currently, though, we see the second dragon stacked up now by Lyon. So not only that first kill in the top side, it is now
Next
two
one you have to fight for
Drakes
TL.
to them with the Infernal and the Mountain.
Fine
It's
with
gonna be an
letting some
Ocean
stuff go
Soul
for now.
map.
And this really feels like the type of game that Inspired always preaches about. This is one of the big improvements we've seen from Lyon.
Oh, here we go. This is that kill on a
never mind. Dokla's
flashless
under attack.
Varus.
He is in a 1v2 right
You
now.
are
Jose Deo
donezo.
gets behind him, and in goes Morgan. Dokla's trying to get the damage
There we
down,
go.
but there's
Nice.
no escape. Shut down
Good
to
job.
Jose Deodo.
Yeah,
Finish
got
Hex
the
Blade. That's
extra
weird.
long cooldown teleport if they really need it.
I'm wondering how Team Liquid's going to respond to this lane swap here, as it's the Saint in the top side with Lions at bot lane in the mid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think for
Fine.
TL, it's just about the setup of the next dragon, right? You've given up the first two for this slight gold lead.
Maybe keeping Morgan alive could be a
Morgan,
priority as well.
ooh, good
Isles,
dodge.
Zenith Blade sidestep by Morgan. Flash
Flash.
Q. And now Lion's got to fight this one. Morgan's trying to get some
Nope.
damage, but Saint picks up the kill. Nicely set up
Okay.
by Isles.
I have to say, these methodical plays from Lyon looking
Now a gank
quite
on the
good.
bot side.
I
They're
like
going to be able to
the,
stop that back.
The lane allocations.
Oh, that was a close
First
recall.
tower
They
for
were
Lion
trying to
now.
dive him. He barely got that off.
Not going to be able to get it. First
But
tower
it's gonna
and
be
Rift
trade
Herald.
of turret race top side versus bot side. Plates are going down. Inspired's picking up the Herald, and Saint's getting big damage up on the top side. Bot, it looks like they're losing, though. Team Liquid are doing more damage down there as Core JJ spotting out multiple
Core.
members of Lion. So the turret trade goes in favor of Team Liquid.
Yeah, getting the
Never
first turret
mind.
bonus is quite nice.
Never mind. They
Remember,
were able to
Lyon
get it
got
first.
the kill
Okay,
bonus, though.
fine.
The top laner camp was taken. Teleport very deep
Fine.
behind Saints.
Oh,
Yeah, Quid
oh,
had the
Quid.
flash. I was expecting maybe he would go for it, but a deep teleport from Morgan as well. Now the
Oh,
paranoia.
no, Quid,
Lion
you
are
just
turning
burned
it
your
back
flash.
in onto Quid. Still Shockwave available. Saints got to be careful here. It's damage out
Oh,
of
and
Inspired
Inspired
instead.
flashes
Flashing over. Quid goes
But-
down. Shockwave
Oh,
goes
that's three
wide.
top, and
Lion
Morgan's there.
with
Are
the
they gonna be able to-
counterplay.
oh,
Dropping the
God,
Herald
this could
now
be
with another
messy.
teleport from Dokla to back up from Morgan's play.
Okay,
Chain of
Varus
Corruption
ult
will
down.
go wide, but Team Liquid, they lose their mid
Ugh.
laner and also lose that top turret.
Really good read and counter here from Lyon. Better
item.
team
Or
play,
Varus, second
better
item.
synergy,
Interesting.
better and more concise view of the game. And so far, the game plans have been fairly parallel.
Okay, this is
So
actually
far,
a pretty good
Inspired
fight.
is actually in some trouble in this bottom river. Has to pop the
Wukong
paranoia
can get there.
defensively, but Morgan continues the chase. In comes Jose Deodo.
Nice.
Not going to warrior tricks her over
Okay,
the wall,
that's
but
really-
they
got
push
that down,
Inspired
that's free
away.
dragon.
He does get the Scuttle Crab, but now this bottom jungle is right
Teal
for
gets
Jose
it for free.
taken.
Yeah, Inspired turns off the lights there.
There
I
we
think
go.
because he's worried about the killer instinct coming in from Yon. Yon was trying to trail on the play.
Slow and
so
steady,
he's
come on.
worried about that ult coming in, knowing he would
Come
get
on,
taken
keep
out
it up.
if that was the case. So he holds onto his flash. He does lose his ult, but that means they lose the dragon. So now the dragon advantage is gone. Game very, very close.
Lose
Zane is
top
going to
side
be pushing
for
on
it.
the top side.
So
Should
you are
get this
losing your
tower,
gold lead
which
slightly.
will slightly extend their gold. Feather just
TL might get outscaled, but
Brutally
TL's
get
team
those
fight is
crystals
going to be way
to
easier to
explode on the
execute.
tower.
Way easier to
Carnage.
execute.
Carnage on the rift right there. But
you can't blame him. There hasn't been a lot of kills. He's trying to
Okay,
get
we
some
got to
play
fight
by
for
play.
blue.
exactly, yeah, I gotta have some fun with it. And I thought
Nothing.
maybe I had a moment
Nope.
here because Jose Deodo was looking at this blue buff.
Nope,
But Lyon,
3 minutes until
they have
next
multiple
dragon.
members backing up Inspired. They will prevent the invade.
I want to see about the side lane. Yeah, here we go. Doklik's still
Nice,
pushing.
come on, fight it.
Interruption lands.
Coming.
Douglas trying to get as much damage out as he
Ooh,
can.
I think Douglas got
Stacking
him.
up the blight stacks, and now Morgan has to flash out, but
Oh, nice.
Jan with the
Does he
ult,
get
he
him?
flies in.
does, he
Morgan
lives.
almost goes
Wow.
down. Jan
Great
picks up
play.
the kill.
This is the
And
play
to the
that
person in
Teal's
the
been
YouTube
looking
chat
for
that
a
said this
few
game is
times.
boring,
That is
you
why
need to
Inspired
learn to
ulted
have
early
fun
to
with
deny
macro
that, so they
games.
get out to that side lane,
Sometimes
turn
they
it
can be
around.
interesting.
We see the power of Dokla.
Like this one.
Didn't even use his flash.
Puts more importance on the setup here towards the engage. Honestly, I think
Nice.
we're just going to continue to get farming.
All right,
We've
farm
got 3
check.
item power spikes
30
both
down
80
on bot
carries.
lane.
They are,
Yet Yon still
they're
has a
ready
lead.
to use it.
Interesting.
They're like, they
Top
are
lane's pretty
ready
much
for this
even.
team
Mid lane,
fight. If they
way
do get engaged,
behind.
it's going to be explosive.
But that's, look,
Azale,
it's
I know
a
you're
0
pointing
late
out the
game
Dusk
now.
and Dawn there on
Azir
Jan,
gets
that
the
third
chance
item.
to
Are you
just
pointing
scale.
out what Dokla's
Oh, here
missing
we
out
go.
on, what he could have? And it's
What
Phil.
could have been.
This is what could have been, man.
Yeah.
This is a
This could
good
be us,
trap
right,
if
when
Saint
AD
can
instead.
step up just a little bit.
TL looking for a trap though here onto Saint. Inspired and Isles are
Been wasting a
generally
lot
in
of
the area,
time,
but
though.
Saint is respecting the possibility. He's playing very far back.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating when you have these two type of compositions
gotta
because
move a
Killer
little
Instinct
bit
on
now.
Kaista and Paranoia on Nocturne serve similar
I mean, I think
functions.
Dokle's
If
playing it
anybody's out of
decent so
position,
far.
if
He
anybody's
got
too
caught
far,
caught out
pushed
one
into the
time
lane
with his
and
flash.
alone, you can just jump on them.
Ooh,
Now
this is good play.
Inspired is very far forward, has to flash back towards
Okay,
safety.
get out
of
there if you
Dokla.
can.
The rest of the team
Gotta get
comes
on
in here.
Varus, gotta
Isles
do something.
With the lockdown on the Morgan, Berserker's free firing.
Nice.
Course trying to lock him down.
Yon got the
Isles
kill.
first of
Mo-
all,
Saint in the
Team
background.
Liquid still alive for now.
Yon free
Yon's
firing.
getting damage on the
Yon
safe.
dead.
Forward for Berserker. Can't
Nope.
get the pullback. Dokla will kill Jose Deodo on the side. 1-for-1 trade for now as
they
Morgan's
had him
back
caught.
is stopped. And a scrap results in an even
Did
trade
not.
of kills.
Ooh, Morgan
That's
knows
a
his
Baron
limits so
for
well. He
Lyon.
uses his whole health bar, plays on the edge, barely escapes. Still with the flash,
not
though,
gonna take
they
it?
take
Wow,
down
they're playing
Wukong. You know,
so
the
slow.
attempt.
Here
He's
coming
got top
through,
tower.
and
That's
then
fine.
just the early flash immediately as
Still
soon as he
soul
saw someone
point.
and turns off the lights,
fine.
you know, denying that possibility of the engage coming through and catching him meant that it gave them time to respond. Like that could have been devastating if he didn't react so quickly.
TL got to force
Yeah,
a fight
it
up like
gave a
on
lot
their
of
own
time
accord.
under the
Ooh,
cover
that's a
of
pick.
darkness to allow Berserker
That's a
hold
big
on.
pick.
Instinct on the Berserker. Still has
There's
the
the
ultimate
ult.
available. Will
Yep.
pop it. Paranoia
Ah,
as
good
well to back up the AD carry.
It's fine though.
Teleport
That's Zaya
defensively
ult.
from
Now you can go.
Dokla, Team
I mean,
Liquid get
Kaisa
out.
ult down
That's
too,
time
but
for Yon. I
Kaisa.
mean, hitting
No,
that,
okay,
he
no
got,
flash on either of them.
Good
Either of them.
ultimate cooldown
Yep,
trades.
here you
Was
go.
able to get the barrier, was able to get multiple ults out from the side of Lyon, and Baron is
Nocturne
started
ult
out.
down
Yeah,
as
where
well.
comes
He knows
Saint
it's going
from
to
the
be straight
bottom.
up.
Saint all alone
Mark
currently.
Saint,
The
Mark
rest of Lyon
Inspired.
now linking up with him. Dokla's getting some damage in over the wall as they're waiting for Berserker to get all the way from base. No AD carry still for Lyon.
Ooh,
They're
can they
trying to
burst
delay
out
this
Inspired?
one.
No,
Dokla
Morgan's
onto
just dead.
Morgan, they got him. Bears with a kill credit, and Saint goes for the
This is
scoop.
not good.
The
No,
Baron's
not good at
secured,
all.
but the team fight
Get
a
out, get out, get
disaster
out, get
for
out.
Team Liquid. They've
Quick
already
gets
lost
out.
2. Jan chased back into the top lane here, as it's only Isles on him currently. They're going to need a little more damage than just the Leona. Maybe
At
Lyon
least
just
two
gives it
get
to him
out.
onto the turret. He will take the entire wave here, stunned up. It's a delayed kill with the rest of the team as
the
Dokla
range
on a
on
killing
Lyon
spree.
is
I mean, they might
tough
have
to
sent
deal with.
Berserker back to base, but they
Renekton has been rendered
absolutely
absolutely useless in these fights. He can't do anything. He can't get anywhere.
To come to these dragons if they didn't want to, and then they just decided to play side lanes for the next one. So
I mean, they got
now
Prio
it
on
is
it, and they
15
can
seconds
TP.
until this Ocean Soul is available for
Oh,
Lyon.
Isles
This
is gonna
TP's
see
get
it.
spotted.
Teleport from
Yep,
Morgan.
Isles sees it.
And again, like
Alright, they
actually
know
have
it's
so
coming
many
now.
answers for that engage. You've got ultimate here for
You just need to
Zaya,
peel
for
off and try and
Berserker,
burn this.
Multiple Zonias.
Need to do your best to try and
See
burn
about
this as
the
fast as
mid-lane
possible.
priority gained by Lyon. They're going to have the pressure there, even though TL are
Oh,
in the
W
river
down for Yon.
and making
10
Lyon
seconds.
have entry.
Lion's gonna try and fight it.
Inspired and Isles are trying to make some space for Berserker and Dokla. The 280 carries are the ones we got to watch in this fight. If they can free fire, Team Liquid's in trouble. They got to find the combo from the Wukong.
That's
The
fine, drag it out.
Orianna, Kaisa flying in over top to actually take down Berserker and Dokla. Saint
Morgan,
meanwhile flanking
oh
around
no,
the side.
Core JJ already popped ult.
Quickness pop,
Wait,
immediate charm, in goes Jan, big damage on the save, but he's still
not bad.
alive. Shuffles
Okay,
back Core
Rakan's dead.
JJ, who then falls to Berserker's damage. Team Liquid now stuck in the pit. 3 members fighting their way
Jan
through
has
the
no
river as
ult
Jan
and
does
is
not have
trapped
the
on the other
ultimate
side. He's got to get into
anymore.
the fight. He's got to connect.
4v5. Lion, though, also some
Ooh,
cooldowns down.
Morgan
Jose
pushing
Oda
in.
got
He
the
got a bunch of
shockwave
ults
combo,
down.
but it just doesn't hit enough members. Morgan
Jan's able to
flash
free
in
hit
there,
here.
Still falls to Berserker. Lion
Not gonna
hold
make
the
a difference.
line.
Nope.
Team Liquid just couldn't quite get across the finish line. Lion.
That
will
range
get themselves
advantage
a
is
Dragon
just
Soul.
tough.
They're just so much more secure in their team fight. Yeah, you
That's
got a
tough.
shockwave combo onto Leona.
Yeah.
Them too, and they get the kill.
Live right now,
Never
we have
mind.
another Paranoia going straight into the mid lane here. Chain CC with the Chain of Corruption coming down.
Oh,
Jan is
Saint's
able to
right
jump
there,
away
too.
from that one,
Yeah.
straight into the waiting arms of Saint,
Yeah, it's
who
good.
goes on a killing spree. Lion
over.
finds
Good draft from
another
Lion.
quick play here
Really,
in the mid lane.
really good
and now,
draft.
oh, Solar Flare lands the stun
Game.
onto Quid. 2 kills to Lion.
Wow.
And this is just looking completely over now. You know, TL
Yeah, it's
basically
over.
try their
Nothing you
first
can do.
real engage of the game. It gets completely stuffed.
Good
Saint
fifth
pre-Zonia's,
pick from
even the
Lion
cycle
that
from the Wukong.
changed
So
this
just fast
entire
reactions, They
game.
dominate the fight and take the soul, and this is looking like it's wraps.
Team Liquid have Morgan and Jose Deoda to try and hold the line here. Now Core JJ has shown up the Cyclone just to try
And
and clear
Core just
out
missed
the
everything.
minions, but he
Yep,
still
nothing you
goes
could do.
down. Inspired with another kill. Saint under the turret will go on a rampage.
Wow.
As the turrets fall.
Wow,
ace
wow,
to
wow.
Lion and a Game 1 victory.
I'm a big fan of those white flag emotes for the ace for your team.
Well played by. I ain't apologizing Lion yet. I mean, look, that was a fantastic 5th pick. That Varus 5th pick was nullify the lane. You had range advantage going into every single fight. That was. Oh. Okay. Whoever's picking out these bananas for Lion, like maybe they like them brown, fine. Like no world. Again, right? LA's 91. Okay, fine. Fine, I will give you that. Maybe it's better to not be outside. Got some fruit. That's good. Okay, so we got blueberries, we got bananas, we got strawberries, a bunch of water. That's fine. That looks like that kind of looks like Lay's potato chips, but I know it's not. And I think those are a bunch of fruit snacks, like from the looks of it. So overall, not too bad. Could use some nuts, I think. But fine. Okay, that's the full table. Not many options. I will say better than the week prior where we had Shake Shack. Okay, so we're doing better. We're doing better than last week. For TL, we got a monster there in the corner. Quid's eating something. Bunch of Aquafina water. Okay, so we got 2 monsters, but one of those is we're doing snack. We've always done snack analysis here. I'm a big proponent of the bet. You need to be consistently eating and fueling up throughout these series. That's how you stay hydrated, and that's how you stay mentally in it. Even when you think you don't got to eat, you need to eat. You need to force yourself to give yourself fuel to work on throughout the series. That's not bad. Okay, that's fine. Oh God, Cassante. There's so much tank. There's so much tank. TL. I'm gonna be real with you. So here's my issue with this comp for TL. You've got damage. Are you going to be able to shred through the front line that is Malphite and Cassante before Talia and Yanara, well, with a Lulu buffing them up, before Talia and Yanara are able to just burst you down? Like, if you're TL, you have to win early. You have to win by 20, 25, 26 minutes, or this is done.
Going to be this path from mid lane roaming down to bottom side. You know, these different roam angles that you have down towards bottom side, whether the Rise or the Talia can get leverage there, that could be something that can actually blow the game open.
Ooh, from Quid trying to chase down Saint right now.
Nice.
Lands the Q, but Saint can back
Got
off with
both
a
their
ghost of his
ghosts.
own. Quid getting a little aggressive there, though, with Jose Deodo clearing out this control ward.
Again, this highway that we just highlighted of mid to bottom, or even
Quid
the
got a
other
flash
way
on him.
around
He's like positioning him like he's gonna
is
flash.
so critical. And Meanwhile, it is going to lead to an invade afterwards, too.
Yeah, he's wrapping
He
around
might go
behind.
for
They
a
wanna go
dive. Yeah,
There we
if they
go.
can actually get in here. Quid taking some damage, flashes away.
Nice,
Jose
there we
Deoto
go.
Gifted first blood.
That's
Really
what you want to
nicely
see.
done. Great setup there from Quid. He pushes him in, and Saint, you know,
I thought
he
a
flashes
seal was
pretty
dying
quick,
there
but
in the
once
background.
auto is coming out,
There was
the
only
auto
one
always
person
will
cheering.
complete, so
Oh, man.
Jose able to finish him off.
The
Necessarily
Hen's
their
going
own
for the
agency
invade.
to
Here we
carry
go.
a game. They need the team around them, which is not what I really think of when I think of Inspired with this squad of Lions so far, as Jose Deoto is going for a little invade here.
And it's good because bottom lane for him is pushing. So you can
Nice.
get support
Okay, this is a
from
this
your
is a
bottom
good
side
angle.
moving in and
There we
knowing
have.
that you win the 1v1 versus Malphite. Stacks
Stacking
his
up the
Conqueror
passive.
up.
Yeah, Conqueror stacked, passive stacking up as
Nice.
well. And even with Isles there, Inspired
Take
will just
the
go
red.
towards the Krug. Seems like he is seeding this. Has the unstoppable
Oh,
force. Now
that's
the
an
Weaver's Wall
ult.
comes in, but Jose Deoto just turns in onto Sate instead.
Oh, big
There we
ult.
go,
Bye-bye.
the big ultimate Grim Deliverance
Come on.
in as Jan gets
Ooh,
some
that's a
damage
good
as
Malphite
well.
ult.
And Team Liquid, they go deep into
Ah,
line.
come on.
The first member supports down.
Nice. There you go,
will
Jan.
Equalize onto Inspired. 1-for-1 trade support for jungle.
I mean, it looked
Oh,
like
that was a good
Inspired
Malphite
happy to
ult,
just give
not
that
gonna
up and
lie.
play for his Krugs. Saint
Yeah,
went
with the gold lead here, almost 2K after that last kill. And while it is first item power spikes for both junglers, one of these items is far more expensive.
Yeah.
They're ghosting the bot. They're
Not
gonna
exactly
dive.
the same. Yeah, Realm Warp's coming in.
Oh,
They
boy,
want the
here we
full
go.
dive. That's a big wave that's crashing.
Bye,
Berserker's
Berserker.
got the Lulu in his back pocket, but he's already
Oh, he's
died
still
here just
living.
to Jan, and Corey
Nah,
DJ
it's fine.
looks for the flash out play, doesn't find it. Isles with a wild growth on himself
Worth.
to try
Worth
and turn a kill.
juggled it
but a clean
perfectly.
dive for
Come
Team Liquid,
on.
2 for 0.
That was
That's what I'm
really
talking
played there
about.
by TL. It looks like Jose picked up the turret aggro, maybe accidentally, but then he just played it well. He stayed on the outside, held the aggro. It got
That's
a
the
bit
aggression you
dicey,
needed from
but
last
at the end
game.
of the day, it's
That's
2 for
how
0
you
on a
win with a
very
comp
aggressive
like
play.
this.
And they got both.
Got back to what was making people think they were going to be such good teams.
Yeah.
Rubber band effect.
And I think that we are going to see a really nice full series, nice bounce back. Zehen jungle is significantly ahead, as is the Corki. So lots of early burst damage. Multiple Trinity forces, power spikes here for TL.
Fades bot.
Gets angry?
And we
Oh,
do
no,
have Jose
I
Deoto there
expected
as
it
well.
this
They
point.
already went for the dive. This time Inspired will spot it out as he sees Zehen over the wall. Now his Berserker gets some damage as well.
Jose
Quinn is there
still
for backup.
live.
Jose Deoto's out, but again, Lion, this time they're prepared for it. They're thinking about these
Top
dives.
though, they're going to try to make counterplay.
Weaver's Wall comes in here from Saint. Morgan throws out the Equalizer onto the wave, trying to stay alive. Flashes
Nice.
over the
Morgan
Weaver's
lives.
Wall and
That's
will
fine.
live, but that Summoner spell down.
I feel like Saint got a little too fancy there. He tried to predict a flash with the seismic shove. You don't need to do that. He needs to
comparison?
react to your Weaver's Wall. He's stuck on that side. He will go down. So
They
I think you
both
can
suck
just
at
wait
the end
for
of the
play,
day.
but
Dokla's
Dokla's
just going for the
looking.
all-out.
Dokla
Morgan
fucked it
Dokla
up.
strike, but
Dokla
Morgan
fucked it
just
up.
steps to
Bye-bye.
the side
Yep, okay.
And will accept the donated kill. Now the Realm Warp
There
for
we go.
Lion as well. It's only Isle stuck down here in a 1v4. Not a fair fight. Jan on a killing spree.
All right, this is cooked. This is absolutely cooked. I mean, after that one, they try to make the counterplay topside. Dokla tries to go for a big play, like flash in, look for the Pathmaker, but it there as
That's pretty
tragic
big.
for Dokla. Sometimes you do feel the game is completely falling apart, and you try to make a play, you try to do something big. You're like, all right, pressure's on. I got to make something happen to pull us back, and you end up looking a little bit stupid, and you know that does happen. And I think that maybe
just take
was,
this.
Dokla feeling the
In a
pressure to
minute,
try to
go
do
take
something.
Dragon.
Now Herald
TL gets
confirmed
Mountain
here for Team
Dragon
Liquid
or Mountain
Alienware.
Soul.
Inspired,
It's
though,
tough.
He's going for the engage with the Weaver's Wall
Inspired,
coming
that felt a
in.
little
Unstoppable
early.
Force to start things off, but a teleport.
Felt
from
a
Team
little
Liquid
early,
Academy.
brother.
The rest of the team coming in here. It's Morgan turning on to Dokla, who now finds himself 1v4. The rest of Lion over the wall, trying to get their top laner out of there, but he's still roasted down. Good sidestep from Morgan.
And
on the flick
Dokla
back
dead.
from Saint. Dokla will go down as Quid picks up
Nice.
the kill. A contest at the Herald.
Little
goes
messy,
poorly.
but it's fine.
That is a kill advantage for Team Liquid Academy.
Clearly and are able to easily punish.
Nailed a behavioral
the
interview.
attack
There we
from
go.
Yeah, add
There we
one
go,
more
Kiki,
member
come
to
on.
this big 1K lead.
Good
It's
shit.
no longer just Jose Deoto and Jan. It's also Morgan with the Rumble at a 1.7K lead here. So 1-8 on the scoreboard and a
23 Dokla. Did you
5K
say
gold
TL?
lead still. It hasn't expanded sinst the 15-minute mark, but they can
I'll be honest
control
with you,
the
I
map.
zoned
They
out,
get
so I didn't hear
second
what the
dragon now
caster
for Team
said on
Liquid
that.
Academy. Or rather, Team Liquid Alienware.
Inara has at least now finally gotten to 2 items. He finishes his Fiend Hunter bolts. And bottom side play.
And Lion are
Morgan
gonna go
trapping
for a
himself in the
dive.
wall
Morgan
there is
has
an
a
interesting
shutdown on
choice.
him. They want that gold all alone for Team Liquid's top laner.
Oh, he got the shield.
Trying to take up as many shots as possible. We'll get them all, but Inspired has to ult out.
Oh, he got the
against
shield
Saint.
again. Oh my
Barely
God,
gets
he
the
lived
shutdown
for
with the
so
third ball.
goddamn
That took a long
long.
time and a lot of health bars.
It did.
But
and
nobody
you can
else on
see
TL's
that
on the
thought
map,
was
so
gonna
they
be
can't
kind of an
convert.
easy dive, but then they kind of had their own team walled off. Saint threw down the Weaver's Wall, but
Yeah.
Alpha couldn't walk in. Dokla wasn't doing any damage. Dokla was taking that forever, so Inspired is thinking, hey, I don't need
Oh,
to
can
use
they
my
get
ult.
this on
It
the
did get sketchy.
tail end?
At the end of the day, they get those kills. The question is, do they get caught?
Jose Deodo's going
Jose.
in for now, still in a 1v3, still low health bars for Lyon. Jose Deodo, though, feeling confident. Isles now coming up, flash forward.
Oh my
with the
God,
deliverance.
Jose.
Kill onto Dokla. Team Liquid's jungler capitalizing on the game state.
And it's all because they
There we
use
go.
so much time and health
There
to
we
pull
go.
off that dive that the extended play from Jose. Here we
And they
go.
want even more.
He's going
Jose Deodo
again?
Still looking at it. Inspired pulls him back in. Rooted up. But with Isles there for the shields.
I don't even
He is
fully
safe.
know what this
You
champion
can't tell
does,
what the
yet
comps
it's
are
still
during
fun
that.
to
They're
watch.
like, run them down.
One shot Jan, one shot Quid if they're able to get on them with the Malphite. And
Yeah.
maybe Talia flying
Yeah.
on top. But
What are you gonna
it's
say
be
now,
difficult
huh?
At this point with the
What are you
gold
gonna say now?
disadvantage is all out used by Dokla here for another 1v1 onto Morgan. Equalizer used. Dokla playing into it because
Oh,
he's got
God,
Berserker
Morgan,
coming
yeah,
up with
you're
the Arc of
dead.
Ruin damage. Autos used. Transcend oneself. Berserker's gonna look for the credit.
Morgan's
here,
still
as it's
alive?
just Morgan trying to buy time.
Oh,
The rest of the team
no.
flash forward from Jan, who turns the play.
Yeah,
and
how'd that
gets
work
a
out for you?
double kill. Get you an 80 carry like Team Liquid.
It's
How'd
not
that work
easy
out
to
for you?
take down Morgan, okay? Every
Not
time
well.
you take
Free
down
Baron.
Morgan, you're gonna lose more.
Come on.
Yeah.
Coming the king, you best not miss, and a few too many of those kill
TL
shots
Dave,
were
huh?
missing. He
No.
was just
Not
buying
yet.
time for everyone coming in. TL even going to be able to get the Baron
Still
off the
haven't
back of
decided.
this. Inspired's not even moving over, so that is going to open up this lead even more. Objective bounties are there.
I'm gonna
Well
do-
played.
yeah, I'm gonna
Good
Take
do
job.
mid
that.
tier
That's
2,
the
take
cannon.
top
That's
tier
just smart
2.
by them.
Enemy team is just too good.
Let bot push
My
on
team
its
didn't
own.
cover. What can I do?
Hey, it's a
Such
cannon
top
and
laner
it's
thing to
EXP.
say. He says it all the time. He's like, well, there, they deserve it.
If you die, you die.
I mean, we
Oh,
might see some
Lyon
deaths right
could
here on
try and
screen,
collapse?
gentlemen, as
No.
Jose Deodo has the team behind him, pushing Lyon out from their own jungle. There's no camps
And
to
you just
clear.
gave up
Inspired was able
tower
to pick
for
those
that.
up, so Lyon are just trying to absorb the Baron push as Team
close,
Liquid
never mind.
Alienware with an 8,000 gold lead now. If they find one big pick, if they find one big play, they can just close the game
Yeah,
out.
this
even though
game,
the
if
Baron
they
should
get
be
a single
expiring here
pick,
soon.
it's over.
I mean, the bot
No,
lane
it's
is
best of
gone,
5.
So it would be a pretty easy push if they have a wave, but they don't need
Gauges
Also,
for Team Liquid to get
Joe
them
over at
here.
Diffraction. Thank you for the heart
So
in
even
TikTok
the 2-minute
chat.
timer leading up to Baron looks a little dicey for Lyon to deal with.
First Baron, hard to close a game.
All right,
Second
come on.
Baron, much easier to close a game, especially when you have this type of
They have
lead
to
right
give this
here.
up,
So
that's
using
fine.
it as a magnet to pull the enemy team into you always feels fantastic when you're the team with this big of a gold lead. And I'm so happy that we're getting a game like this after the last game. Last game was
I mean, Saint just
Give it
showed
a second.
But he is going to be basing. He does have the Weaver's Wall to try to join any fight, but I think they're just going to start it right on spawn. Wouldn't be surprised
Might
if
as
they're
well.
two-minning it right
All
now.
right,
teleport
there's the
will come in
TP.
from Dokla. Saint's going to walk all the way up, has the Weaver's
As
Wall
long as
available.
Yon
We
doesn't
have
get
Summoner's
caught
Wall,
out,
we
it's
have
fine.
Items, and now we have Zoni's completed on Morgan as well. Team Liquid will actually peel
Come
off
on.
to the Baron, and now in comes the Weaver's Wall.
Talia
Quid's able
ult it,
sidestep
trying to
away
go
from
in
it.
on
Dokla
Quid.
continues the chase, has the team coming
Quid's
behind,
out.
has to flash.
Yeah, that's
Jose
not
Deodo
good
jumps
for
on
Lyon.
Inspired.
That's a lot of
Now
tools down.
goes
But
in
Jose
with the
Deodo's a
ultimate.
little
Quid has the
deep.
realm warp, but will instead just walk forward.
Not good.
Full force though onto Jose Deodo. Lyon are actually getting some damage, but now Jan peppering Isles down here. Berserker's walking forward confidently, and Team Liquid again.
That's not
Alienware
good.
are losing the fight. Another chunk on the Morgan goes into stasis, but a flash. Berserker's trying to chase down Quid, who will kill
Okay,
Sage.
Quid gets 1 kill.
Team Liquid making them work for it as Jan is still alive. Core JJ are still alive. It was looking dicey, but holding the line. Lyon are trying to
Okay,
get their AD
not
carry
pretty.
out of there, and they will do so.
Not
Close
pretty if you're
fight, 2
TL.
for 2.
Honestly, I like
Also,
the
I have
philosophy
now
from
caught
Lyon. They
Kangas
just say,
saying
we
Team
have
Liquid
to engage
Academy a
quickly on
few
one
times,
side of
which
the
I
team fight.
know
So they push the
is
Rise up
instinct
and
because
out
he
and
sees
get the flash
TLA
there.
at the top
Dokla flashing
for
for
years
the
of
slow
casting
on him.
Academy and
But
just
in
assumes
the
that,
end,
like,
Team
obviously that's
Liquid
what his
still
brain is
are
going to
able
default to.
survive, and guess what?
And Dokla doesn't have TP, so he's got to walk all the way down. They're losing the top wave
Bro,
forward. The
just take
Saint
the
now
dragon.
respawn,
What are we
has the
waiting for?
Weaver's Wall coming up here. So it will be another fight at the Dragon.
Good poke.
As Quid's running from base. Realm
Rapid
Warp coming
fire
up soon. They
cannon.
should be able to make it there
Okay.
in time. Dragon's up. No one's starting it immediately. We're fighting for the mid-wave control first.
Okay,
Just
Lyon
play
had
all
to take
together. You
care
ain't
of
got to
as
get
far as the
siloed
setup.
out
They're
of it.
working
Uh-oh.
Instead, they're going in onto Quid. The Dragon was already started, but Quid could be in some trouble. Goes into the
Ooh,
stasis.
okay, that's not
As
good
Core JJ
for
behind him,
Lyon.
as
That's
Quid
a
will
lot
walk
down.
Back to safety. Lyon don't find their pick.
These Weaver's Walls are just working against their team, it feels like, every time.
Yeah, the Dragon's already going
Yep.
down here. Team Liquid confirming
Saint.
that is 4
Uh-oh.
Drakes to Team Liquid.
Those
Lyon
ults are
did
hurting.
not find their play mid.
I mean, that is tough. It feels like a lot of times this game, Saints' ults have just not been good.
This is
You know,
what
he
I
kinda
said.
bumps
When
Quid
you
to the
get
other
into
side of
these
the
mid
wall,
to late
pushes him
game
away from
fights,
Berserker.
and one
I feel like
person
if you
has
just
to
ulted
calm.
behind
Like,
Quid. Quid had no flash. You don't
Yeah.
need to have this perfect flashy ult into a seismic shove. You literally just need to wall him off, and it's free. Instead, tries to go for the
TL has to
realistic
close
play,
this
doesn't make it
game out
happen, and now TL
now.
get the soul, and they're probably just going to kill
If you
this
don't
before
close
they
it out
contest.
here, this
Yeah,
is
I
going to be
mean,
a problem.
Lion basically bet everything on pushing for that mid. Dragon Soul, look at these shields are huge.
Unstoppable
Baron
before
is almost
smite.
gone.
If he can get it, I mean, maybe Inspired can look for a miracle here. Not even going to
Oh,
attempt.
okay, yeah,
As
this is
Team
just
Liquid
gone.
will get the Baron. They'll chase Lion away from the river. Dokla full retreat mode.
I was gonna say, keep
as Jose
pushing.
Dioto continues going forward. Berserker's cutting back. Realm Warp here into
Oh,
the flank.
Saint's
Saint
dead.
tries to go into the
Bye-bye.
stasis. Inspired's looking for the on top before.
Yep.
Lands on one pop. Blossom to lock him down. Saint's in trouble.
Bye-bye.
As he will survive
Game.
for quite a while, but still falls. Berserker free firing will get one.
Game.
But claimed by Jan. Team
Pushing the mid wave.
Liquid played a clean game of League of Legends. The Dragon
Or
Soul
bot, you already
into
got bot
the
wave
Baron,
too.
into
That's
the
fine,
team
that works.
fight win, and they will march this way bot lane for the win.
There we
What a
go.
Great series so far. I mean, this game TL came in
Bit
with
of an
a clear
oopsie
game
for a minute there
plan.
for TL.
They attack bot side jungle. They attack the bottom lane, diving over and over, and they're going to even it up.
Say it with me, guys. 1-1. We got a series.
Yes,
on
we
our
do.
hands. Team Liquid, tie it up.
Come on.
Well done by TL. Bouncing
Finally.
back after really dominating.
It took 2 weeks, but we got a series on our hands again. Front line. Who are you going to pick top side? The Ornn?
In position to look for the kill.
You ain't doing Aurelia. Don't hover
Pick
that.
like this, it does not seem like a Dokla pick.
Yorick would be fun, though. I ain't going to lie.
Is
Yorick
an
would be
old school
fun.
Dokla pick that every time I talk to him, I'm always joking about it because when he was on Optic, he used to play Yorick.
Hey, we got an optic mention on broadcast.
And he's always like, okay.
So let him cook, though, because they let him do Varus top. They range
Okay. Okay. What? Son of a bitch, I'm in. Fuck it. Give me a Lion win so we can go to 5. I forgot to throw the prediction up, but now I'm gonna. This is the perfect time to throw it up. Hey, yo, come on.
The thing that usually
That's what
foils
I'm
Aurelia
talking
counterpicks
about.
is
Let's
enemy
go.
jungles.
And if you
Sniper
don't
did
go
play
in, if you don't
Aurelia,
put that
and it
pressure,
lost pretty
Nardus
bad.
whittles
We are
you
gonna
down,
talk
you
about
just
that game.
lose the matchup 1v1.
Now over their lane opponent. Yes, Jan's going to pick up about a wave here as he gets back into lane, but still, with the Cole stacking, Berserker is finding a small gold lead for himself.
All right, Dokla going to push this wave quicker on top side, and Dragon
How's Saint been so far?
is available.
Really good in
Hawkshot,
game
as
1,
he
a
said,
little bit more
gives them the
sus in game
information,
2.
Constantly tracking here, so
His Talia ults in game 2 were not great, but they were also behind,
Jose
so
Dioto's job's pretty tough in this game. You have to cover top.
Kinda-
Your bot side's also getting
kinda
shoved in
interesting.
constantly. They almost always know where you are. It's really tough for a J4 who's known for being
Good
able to like
dodge from
make
Quid
early
there.
game plays find anything right now.
I completely agree with that. That being said, though,
Cross world between Vale and Big Cataclysm.
Nice.
First blood to Quid.
Come on,
with
Quid.
An outplay and a jungle
There we go.
assist.
yeah, that like real big bias come through from Dokla. He now has tier 2 boots and Blade of the Rune King, so
Ooh, not
Arrow
good.
lands onto Jan with the Bard ult to try and turn
Oh, he
things
barely
around.
gets out of it.
Slow the damage from
Nice.
Berserker. Now they can turn with a 4-shot, but
Ooh,
Berserker
stepping
still
up. I don't know. You don't
healthy
do
with the
enough
Seraphim
damage.
behind
Okay.
him. Current
Oh
call
my
as
God.
Jose
Here we go.
Dioto
1,
comes in. The Flag and Dragon
2.
knockup lands,
Missed.
and Isles falls.
Oh, he missed
Kill
it.
goes
Oh,
over to
no.
Jose Dioto. Team Liquid find another one.
So before that play started,
We're batting
I saw
about
the blue
50
king
right now.
on
That's fine.
Krugs that was on Inspired farming. So TL saw the entry from Inspired to know that Xin is topside.
NFL
finishing
scouts
off
would be
Krugs.
proud right through the
I have
uprights.
to go back and check to see if they saw his pathway there or if they were just saying, hey,
the tapes.
he's finishing. But that gave them the confidence on bottom side to be like, yeah, we're not scared of this. And bot side played it really nicely. Jan's able to outdistance the Seraphine ultimate
Oh,
here.
Morgan.
You know, he's got boots of swiftness.
Oh, you're
just
gonna
use the
die.
cleanse, walk back out, go for the re-engage, get there.
Oh, Morgan, you are so dead.
Inspired's looking top. There are multiple members from Team Liquid hovering around Morgan. He's caught off from his wave. Dokla
Is he,
taking some
though?
damage here, but he's just trying to buy time for Inspired.
Ah, dude,
and
don't
the kill
flash.
is picked up. Lion
Don't flash.
answer back in the top half.
I mean, role quest
That's so
completed,
satisfying.
Obviously, as you can see, that empowered
So
recall.
satisfying to watch.
Oh,
Oh, I
Morgan
just
just
hit
up on this
my
top side
ankle.
again. The wave is
Fuck,
held, and he
chair.
knows he has to be very,
Oh,
very
that hurt.
careful. Dokla has the ult in
Ah.
7 seconds, so that is going to be the window he's going to be looking for.
that
But
hurt.
Core is here to cover. You can see multiple members coming up from TL, so they're kind of trying to bait
Dokla
Dokla.
goes for the Vanguard immediately, and Core JJ
Does
gets
he
the
get him?
auto slow. Also, it will miss. Core
Okay.
JJ holding the Q right now.
Ooh,
Dokla actually
no.
flashes over
Oh,
it, and
no.
now has Saint in his back pocket. The focus is Morgan. Core JJ keeps him alive.
Jin dealing
So
no
Jan can try
damage.
and turn one,
Oh,
but it's
no.
disaster
What was
for
that?
Liquid. Lion find 3.
That's why I say it's the most dangerous when the minion wave is right there in front of
Yep.
Aurelia's turret, because Dokla can use the minion wave to re-engage and disengage at will. Even though they're
Dang.
like, "All right,
Maybe
we're
if
gonna
you
go for this
built
minion arc," and they try and
Stormrazor,
get a
maybe you would have
counterplay.
killed there.
Dokla's able to jump back to the minion wave, then
Maybe.
re-engage and heal off the minion wave.
Flash response from Quid.
That's fine.
will survive.
Flash for flash.
It's
Quid
pretty
still has
close
ult
now.
whenever he comes
Joke,
back
trying
into
to
this
get
lane.
aggressive here
He's
on the
fine.
Morgan.
He's
You play
chilling.
the Rune King done. Doesn't matter if your abilities miss, you just auto-attack this guy to death.
Yeah, as you can see, he's chunking out the Gnar,
Dokla
but Jose Diodo is in the
now
back pocket.
in
Yeah, both junglers. Look at the mini-map down there. Inspired's coming down too.
Smash down is the teleport in from the
Oh.
mid lane. Cataclysm onto Dokla. They got him this time.
Okay.
Teleport will complete from Quid, but they already killed the top laner.
I love how we just see everything
Okay.
flying down there. Teleport
Yep.
comes in. There's
Little
an
too
Ash
aggressive
arrow.
there, Dokla.
Everyone's like,
Oh.
Wow. That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
actually,
just
bot
gave
side,
up.
so they needed to get out of their top
Did
lane.
they give up the
Yeah.
entirety
no,
of
they
mid
leave
tower?
mid open with the lane assignments.
I
we
do think it is
go.
really, really powerful, but you know, eventually you'll probably get one in there, even if it is not going to be first. When you're playing against that Ash Arrow, it is so valuable, as well as, you know, the Seraphine Encore.
Ooh, Morgan actually goes for a cheeky little play there.
I see you,
in,
Morgan.
Looks for
Okay.
the wall up onto Saint, but won't land the stun.
Okay.
Just pushing the wave with the rest of the team behind him.
Is this a
Tempered
dive
Fate's
here?
coming up in
Are they
2
going
seconds
for
for Core JJ. They could look to ult the turret and then get the damage onto Saint. He tries to go back in, stunned up, knocked down. Tempered Fate onto the turret.
Didn't even
and
need
a
to use the
clean
Tempered
dive
Fate.
from Team Liquid.
Didn't
That
even
was
need
so
to.
nicely done.
Thing, it just is that Lyon now are on Dragon Soul Point.
Yeah, and it's just that really a couple hundred gold at this point in the
About a
game.
half
is
level
pretty much
lead
nothing,
for
right?
Berserker,
Like, you know,
too.
they did what they could from that spot, but it does make me feel like it's a little bit more reminiscent of game 1, where I think TL were a bit hesitant to use
Morgan.
their tools.
Morgan again with the wall up onto Dokla for the
Uh-oh.
stun. Knars
Dokla.
him into the wall.
Bye-bye.
And another Cataclysm from
All right.
Jose Diodo. Everybody getting
There
the
we
kill credit
go.
there. Team Liquid find another pick in the side
That's a
lane.
great
Team
pick.
Liquid
Look,
send
dude.
4 people to the
Lion
war
just
zone
had
this time,
a
which
1,000
means,
gold
yeah,
lead. Look, it's now
Lion can't have
2,000
always
in
put push
TL's
on top
favor,
side
and they're about to
that
get mid
rest of
tower.
That tower gold, but they're just going to move in with multiple people and the Rift Herald. So they're getting 2 lanes
My
here.
God.
Even though you fully commit to a bot side play, it's not like you're giving up anything.
And
really.
bot side. What the?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Lion can try and defend this mid side. They're losing their tier 2 bot. They're getting that outer turret top side. So Saint will eventually clear that one, but still
Gnar get
positive
full
gold
bot
play for Team
side?
Liquid.
I mean, Morgan still basically kills
Yeah.
the bottom
He gets
tower.
it.
He gets the
My
whole thing.
God,
Secondary
what a
tower here, so
swing.
huge stuff from
What
Team
a
Liquid.
swing.
Really smart play.
Actually coordinating to punish him, to look for
Oh,
these
they're gonna
proactive
fight
plays.
this.
They haven't been
Oh, I don't
confident
think
to go
this
for the
is
team
worth if
fights
you're
yet, though,
Lion.
so that really is the question. Have they done enough to put this Aurelia down, to build their gold lead, that they can win out in the 5v5? Because they didn't have confidence to go to that 3rd dragon.
Power of Ash Seraphine. Let's see it.
This is
Team
all
fight.
on Isles. Isles has to
Consistently,
hit a
they're
good
not getting
encore
the
here.
push in these waves. Now they are in the mid lane as Saint jumps in onto Quid. Inspired follows up as well.
Little
Some
deep.
chunk damage,
Nobody
and
else
they
is
interrupt
there.
the
Oh,
flag
the
attack
arrow
from
miss
Jose
is not
Diodo.
good.
The Blade Dance not going to go down for the
Save
follow-up
the Seraphine
stun.
ult.
And Deadly Flourish will land.
Save
Plus
it.
the Tempered Fate. It's only onto Dokla. It's only the Aurelia who flashes away from the
I
follow-up
don't know if you
CC.
need the flash right there.
So Lion
but
do
fine.
get their top laner out of there. It's still a bit of a push and pull here.
Yeah, they're just trying to wait out Morgan's Narbar. They want that to expire. He has flash. It's about to
Yep.
end, and then Lion can look for the fight.
Big play now for the fight with no ultimate on the Gnar, no Mega
Nobody
Gnar
is
available for
tracing
Team
Akali
Liquid.
on the
They're gonna have to find
backside.
a different way to get in here. They still have Cataclysm. They still have Between Worlds. There's a flash for
Jose
Cataclysm.
Diodo going
Flashes
in.
out from Isles
This
as
is a
well,
good
but
fight
he
from
goes,
Lion.
taking
A
big
great
damage, rooted
encore.
down, but the encore on the multiple members.
There it is.
Berserker free
Soul.
firing on to Team Liquid. Morgan's trying to retreat, but the
Wow.
Dragon Soul
Good
is secured,
fight.
and Lion smash a team fight with a double kill to Akali.
All right, Lion got the soul, and they can run them over towards the Baron.
Good
as
fight.
well.
Nobody
Yeah,
marked the
Lion
Akali.
crushed
They
that
just
fight,
came
and
in.
he
Jose
just
Diodo
could
goes to
not
one
coordinate
side.
to
Nobody
burst out
else
one of
can
these
catch
carries,
up,
and
and
that
that's
is the
it.
problem. It's all upfront damage. If you are not successful with that engage, you got nothing.
Oh, they even stopped Core JJ's back, and the Baron is on the table here.
And
so
Jin
Team Liquid gonna have
still
to
does
watch
negative
as that
damage.
Goes down, get some waves for themselves, but so much gold in the pocket of Lion, plus 2 back-to-back objectives.
So nicely done from Lion. They kite
Yep.
back TL off of Morgan's teleport.
Well done.
And Morgan's not able to stun Dokla out of the teleport, so the flash away is good. They kite into the Dragon Pit.
All right,
secure
there we go.
everything, and Lion in a commanding position now. Let's just listen in on the column.
And it swings back. From far.
These columns are clean. Wait on man XQ. He charges up the
Oh,
Q on the
wait a
Dragon
minute.
now.
Tempered Fate onto Dokla with the curtain call. They're trying to get some slows and some damage down, but I mean that Seraphine shield just nullifies
did nothing.
every tick of damage coming in from Yan.
And
Nothing.
they were able
Like
to
no
delete
damage.
Witch. The Aurora instantly went down with the flank.
Talk about
Dokla-
deleting. Yan has to flash away. Dokla with the Vanguard's Edge follows him up. Turret's doing some damage here. but
good
the Lion
encore.
tries to attention there. Dokla's
Isles,
still
great
taking it
ult.
up, but he still
Great
lives
ult,
through
Isles.
it all. Lion find 2
He heard
kills
y'all
plus
talking
the turret.
shit.
like to make a prediction. Morgan is not going to carry this game.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I would like to update a previous prediction. Yeah.
I like
That's
your
game.
second prediction
This
more
is
than your
over.
first.
Although, to your credit, you did say if the Dragon Soul is denied,
This
he's going
is
to carry the game. It was
over.
not denied. Lion were able to pick that up.
If Lyon kill the Nexus, I think they'll win the game. A bold prediction.
What will he predict next? Yeah.
They're looking really
Yeah,
good.
there's
And I'm
no way
predicting
to
this series
stop this.
is going to be going to match point here for Lyon.
They
Okay.
have the Baron empowered minion, 2 cannons behind them, and
Yep.
Team Liquid ain't got
it's
nothing
just
but
over.
a dream to stop this push. Lion showing up here, going 2-1 up in the series.
Whoever called
these
for
are
that
really
gym
fun
pick
games.
better not, like, I'm sorry. What? It was useless. It was useless. Like, again, Jin's fucking useless. God damn, dude. This is the third straight game, in my opinion, where you've been out-drafted. You got ahead in one game in mid, or in game 2. But you are getting out-drafted, simply put. Like, it is not close, in my opinion. And that Jin, oh, dude, I hate that Jin pick. Oh, God, that made me upset.
But the
Oh, I
options
like
are
that.
limited.
I like that a lot. Give me the
Land
Galio.
on minions.
Give me the Galio. Come on.
Or the,
You know you want to do it.
It is
Camille
jumping
Galio's
goal.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Do it.
It is. You
Do it.
can do it. I think the top
Do
lane
it.
is much better because it's a tank matchup. You're
Yes!
gonna
We're
skip-
going to
you're gonna
game
get a bunch of
5,
money.
baby. Come on.
Galio.
They can
Come
guarantee
on. We're going to
one
game 5.
player
Unless you
will
got
be
something
on
up your
the
sleeves in
side.
jungle,
I
we're
like
going to
this
game
TL
5.
side a lot. Unless Inspired's got something crazy right now. What is
When
it?
Kobe was talking about Morgan carrying from the top lane, he meant this game.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking about last game.
It was a spillover
It was a
prediction.
prediction.
Yeah.
Did I not say that? Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I got you.
Ah,
It was
thank you,
implied. It
though.
was
Yeah.
implied,
You
for
got
sure.
You got my back. Oh!
Wait.
That was not an accident.
Wait.
That was
Vayne.
not an
Vayne
accident.
jungle?
Vayne jungle? Vayne
No,
top?
it-
Orange
Vayne
jungle?
top, You can
Orange
orange jungle.
jungle?
Orange jungle is fine.
Okay.
Orange jungle is
What?
really, really matched
No
for tank.
way.
It
He
is
went
a
Vayne top.
Not on
Oh
accident, baby.
my
Slam
God.
that thing.
I don't even care if it
But
loses.
you
This is
should be
fucking
able
peak.
to just
I
interrupt
want
the
it. I
hookshot
need
very
game
easily.
5
Anytime
just for
you're
the
going
draft.
hookshot, you're,
Game
your
5
harassment
for
is gonna be
come
pretty
on,
easy. You just
please.
have to
Like
avoid those
okay.
pack sweep, melee
This
matchups
pains me to
field.
say. I'm
And
secretly
to get to the
pulling for
15 fight
Dokla here.
stage, I was talking about, you
I'm
have
secretly
Ezreal,
pulling for
alright, who's
Dokla.
gonna kill Mundo?
But,
Well,
like,
guess what? The
ah,
killer in the
man.
game. Only
I
way to be
don't
able to really
think
do anything in these types of
again.
matchups
This
you
is
have to just
another
constantly
comp
hit
where I
back
just
with
think
attack sweep, and then hopefully you find,
TL
like, a hookshot out of a
they
brush and get
drafted
in
themselves a
onto it.
hole.
But if that
That's
ever
why I wanted
misses,
like the
if he
Sivir
rolls that and
Alistar
then
or
Bobby
like
goes,
an
you better
Aphelios
have
or
Flash
something.
Buddy,
Like
or you're just-
Yeah.
playing
Lucian
against
Nami
Vayne
does
is not as bad as
nothing
Varus.
into this comp later.
And I just-
Ideal
I love
world,
this
this goes to
version of Dokla
5 because
anytime we
like
get to see
Saint
him
chucks
in
it,
the
but
LCS. We've
Dokla
seen
nearly
what he can
clutches like a
achieve.
Yeah, man, I just think it's
1v5,
so cool. Again,
and
coming
we get
back to this
game 5
inspired
with
here
a
where he's
fun
talking about
draft.
the reason-
Yep, and they're gonna go mid first.
Jose again in the mid lane. That will get
Oh,
Spear Rush out
Jose
from
missed.
Saint, who actually jumps back in for some more damage on the Quid. No more CC threat,
the
so
Ghost.
he's just dancing around here, getting that damage.
Efficient
nice.
little pass through again because
Yeah.
he's just going to crab. So this is Mundo is on company time
Nice.
right now, and he's just making efficient little moves. Okay,
Heal.
no Ari ult for now. Wait, they're trapping him on crab while
Ooh,
the bottom
big
fight is
damage
going.
bot side. Yeah,
Oh,
Berserker
this
actually
is not
flashes
good.
forward onto Jan as Jose Deodo avoids the first E from the Orin, but the Call to Forge God is UCC immune. Dokla's got the damage
Okay.
with Saint landing the charm. First
Not good.
blood to the Vayne.
The
Not
top
good.
crab is
do incredibly hard on the range minions. It's not the melee minions that are really that risky. You know, you can generally farm those safely under your tower, but when you step forward to farm those range minions, you are going to get harassed like crazy. You're going to get the Silver Bowl procs. It's very easy to just proc that out. And that's where you can start to get really whittled away on, and then Vayne can try to take over.
Right now we see
Nice,
Colleen
good
come
ult.
out, plus Call to Forge God defensively from
Can they get a
Inspired, trying
kill?
to keep
No, they
Isles alive.
can't.
Misses the second cast.
Calibrating.
Yeah.
That's a first
It's
time
been a
Orin
while.
right there.
Been a while since Orange Jungle has been played. I was gonna mention the fact that Inspired had a full item completed. Jose
Nothing,
Deodo
nothing.
did not, so the Dragon fight
For him. And the producers let me know that when Dokla lost his tower and they overload that side of the map, he says, "I'm still scaling. I don't give an F." So he's still
Yeah,
feeling
makes
confident,
sense.
and they're going to TP back in and look to try to fight this.
Saint backs, picks up some items.
This feels
will
desperate
TP
to
into
stay and
the
fight this
lane
whenever
as
you have
Jose
no
Deodo,
sums
the
on
only
your
one
bot
hitting
lane.
this Dragon currently. Mundo goes where he pleases, but would like the team behind him. Although currently
feels
Lyon are not
really
actually walking
desperate.
forward to contest this. Inspired once these Raptors doesn't have the Call to Forge God, so it seems like
You
Lyon
have
are just
calling.
going to get
Okay,
the
Liner.
objective.
Never mind.
That's the key there. Without the
Never
big
mind.
ultimate from Ornn for the team fight,
Well, now they got to get
gonna
out there.
fight
The
anything
Charm line's
or
on
no?
Morgan, but he just tanks it all
Just
up.
gonna let it go. Fine.
But look at top lane. That's what it's about, right? That's the
Dude.
trade, is you're going for that top lane. You're going to try to farm plates.
Of course.
Another Charm lands from
Dead.
Saint. What a
Oh
snipe.
my
He has just been
God.
clinical with these. Finds another pick there.
I'm sorry,
this
Yon and
time
Core
the
JJ are
Galley
playing
hold is
god
not allowed
awful.
to keep it.
And make it happen right now. He's in a great spot. And is going to be going in towards, it looks like a Leandry's second to help a little bit more with that true damage, or excuse me, with that percent HP damage.
On to Jose Deodo, who, speaking of, is now
Isles
catching
is dead.
Isles here.
Yep.
The culling damage follows up with Yan.
I mean, that's good. You got
and a
that.
pick
Can you turn
onto
it into
Isles
anything
this time.
else?
So these Enchanter supports,
If you let this sit
the
here and do
focus of both
nothing with
teams.
it,
Yeah, that's the thing with
It's
the
gonna be a
Enchanter's coming
problem.
back. Those things.
Our AD carries, it definitely has
you
the
picked
Lucian
Camille
card.
Galio
He's
into
allowed
this,
to
so you
play
knew
He's
it was
very good on
gonna,
it.
you knew it was
And
gonna
is
screw
collector
you.
rapid
But I
fire.
think
So
again,
you
just,
need to be getting in there and getting chunks,
Ugh.
getting plays, which
You got
does
no
mean
lead
you are
anywhere.
at risk of getting
That's a-
engaged on, of
that
getting
entire
charm
gold lead
flashed,
is
of
on
getting,
Saint right
hit
now.
by an Ornn or something like that. But because it really is pretty low as far as the explosive engage, really besides something like a charm flash.
Oh,
he's gotta
no,
play that
Yon
line,
went
right? He's got to be playing with
Veganville.
confidence. Being able to dodge
He
skill
went
shots,
rapid
being able to
fire
dodge things out
second.
and
Why?
create that damage.
You
Because with
need
this build, your
damage to
consistent
get through
damage is just
Ornn
so
and
low
Karma.
compared to some others.
The team needs you, as now it's a look onto Saint here. The Hextech Ultimatum and the
Okay,
Gallery
good
Ultimate
pick on
not
the Saint,
fully
though.
working,
That's
but
big.
enough. That's a
That's
shutdown
real
over to
big.
Morgan.
More with the Trinity Force.
Who did he put his
upgrade.
Nice Vow on,
So
Vayne?
If Lyon
Ari?
can play their range correctly here, it becomes very painful for Team Liquid. Meanwhile, TL, you're looking at
I'm
snap
assuming
decision.
Vayne.
We can't hesitate when we see the opening. We've got a full send. We layer this Camille Galio. We get our Dream engage. Nami Wave then comes through on top of it, and you can see how they could roll
Okay,
through
yeah,
the
it's
fight.
definitely
But
Vayne. That arrow's
if you're
pointing right towards
allowed,
her.
as the super range team here with Lyon, to like poke. and
Oh,
prod
good
and
bubble.
ready to go.
Bye-bye.
Just find a pick.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
There you
it
go.
is. Again,
All right,
the
you gotta get
squishy
Baron.
Enchanter support.
They're gonna go
Isles
Baron.
backing.
That's
There's
big.
a very forward position, and Team Liquid found their window. They have a 5v4.
That was death
Vayne
by
has no
ward.
TP.
The
Vayne
ward over
cannot
the wall
get
saw
here.
him. It's Core JJ's bubble, and now TL burning down the Baron.
Lyon are going to have to find a way in here. Dokla's walking all the way up. Morgan has a deep flank around the buff, not spotted currently. Dokla might just walk straight into him. Has Saint in the brush on vision.
Don't dive
Team
too
Liquid
far,
are
Morgan.
holding damage on the Baron, not bursting
Make sure you're staying with the
immediately.
team.
Don't want to look for the 50-50. In he
Oh,
goes.
good
Morgan
engage.
gets out of Berserker with the Gallo
Good
on
engage.
top. The Ezreal's
Morgan.
out of the fight, and now they turn onto the front line. Inspired
There you
goes down.
go.
Saint dancing around.
Oh,
Will
those
pick up one
Saints.
response. Another
Dokla.
sharp. Dokla free firing, and Lyon hold the
Uh-oh.
line. Again, Saint goes in.
Dokla,
Again,
oh
Saint finds a
my
kill for his
God.
top laner. The solo lanes for Lyon show up huge at the Baron, and
Oh
will push Team Liquid
my
off.
You
God,
asked for a
Dokla has
miracle,
arrived.
and Saint delivers.
That's
Holy! He is popping
crazy.
off this game. Huge performance on the Ari.
That
and
looked like
Dokla
it was
gets the shine
over.
there. Ghost popped on the Vayne. They get.
Not what
No.
they designed it for.
It's
and you know you're playing a comp
unironically
that has to work on this split-second
iconic
timing, and
if
they
TL
just
goes out and
lost
forth.
the
but-
attempt around Baron last time, so Lyon going to start it up this time.
Yep. Morgan's going to have to link up with the rest of the team. Completes the back. Has the teleport available, and Lyon actually just back off instead. So they don't get the TP out of Team Liquid. Often when we see teams do that, they're happy to back off once that TP is used. Instead, this time they just say, nope, they have multiple members here. Let's just not give them an opportunity.
Yeah, I think that is smart. You know, they were hoping that they could rush it down. They have really high damage, obviously, with this Vayne percent true damage onto that Baron, shreds
Nothing.
it. You know, Blade the Rune King or not, it doesn't matter. It's just
Gold
kinda
lead
in the
has
kit.
pretty much stagnated.
But, you know, once you're spotted,
You now have
there's so
IE
much
on
AoE,
Yon.
you
He
gotta be
can do
careful.
damage.
And now they're looking to siege in the mid lane here. Focus on the Yon.
Oh,
Hold the
charm on the
used,
Quid.
but he's able to sidestep it. Quid has to flash away. Meanwhile,
Quid's
just
dead.
back for some CC, but he's out of there.
Oh, Yon's dead.
Dokla firing on a
Yep,
Yon. Saint
game.
finds the
That's game.
kill.
They just go down
Lyon
mid.
Move forward, pouncing onto Team Liquid for daring to siege their turret. They can push the mid wave. Jose Deodo's got the Mundo ultimate. Blast cone away. Dokla continues the chase. One slow there from the Q. But even Inspired's here.
Wow.
CC immune from Jose Deodo, so he's able to dodge that one. But the smite for the slow. Inspired continues the chase because they have the wave. If they can kill the Mundo, desynced, how much more can Lyon get? They're not able to find him.
Yeah,
Didn't get
Morgan,
him.
though, here to back him up. And remember now, Vayne has no flash, so if he oversteps,
mean,
he could be in a bit of trouble.
ugh.
Great fight there for Lyon, but the question is, are they going to be able to get the Baron? The answer, very likely, yes. Jose obviously is up, but he has no flash and there's no blast
no way
cone, so
Jose gets
no
this.
real shot of being able to steal this away. And
All right,
Lyon,
you gotta
I
give
love
it to
how they're
Saint.
playing. I mean,
Fine.
sure, Morgan has TP,
He's
but
playing
he
out of his
split from the
goddamn
squad,
mind. I
and
mean,
by the time
everybody
the
on
TP arrives, the
TL,
fight is
or not
already
TL, everybody on
completely
Lyon right
destroyed.
now is
Yeah.
playing out of their
Four
mind.
range
Like,
and
this is a
four
team that
and
can
you just
contend with
completely
C9.
decimate.
Is ghosted,
Oh,
tumbling in
man.
onto Yon, but he's not on a solo mission. It's Saint flashing onto Yon. It's Inspired flashing onto Yon. It's all of them sending it, and they're going to fight again.
It's Dragon set setup right now. The calling
That
goes
culling,
out. Flash.
I
Actually,
don't know about that
get
culling.
out, and it is secured by Jose Dioto.
Okay.
We got a smite fight in the pit.
That's fine. Get out.
Inspired
Run.
cannot steal
You are
it, so that
5K
is a
gold
third
down.
dragon of
Get
Team
the
Liquid,
fuck
and they
out. You
actually
are
look
not
like they're gonna
fighting
get
this
out.
right now.
Yeah, and Morgan is in the area, was looking for a potential flank angle. TL have just not really been able to find that big engage that they're looking for to try to take over
How are they
these
going to
fights, and
find a big engage? They have a
Lyon just
Nami,
played
a
so
Camille,
well
and a
around the ring
Mundo.
conditions. The
And a
fifth Lion
Galio.
just now came through, so all
By the
5 are
time they
upgraded.
dive
They're
in,
over
somebody
5,000 gold.
dies.
On top of that, this is a massive lead.
Lion have too many threats. They can't stomp out all of these threats. As long as these champions kind of spread out and give each other enough space, they just have too many weapons for Team Liquid to attack. You can dream, though. You can hope for the Mountain Soul. It's a long ways up, and you're going to have to do a lot of work to get there, but that's what
There's
your dream
no
is
way.
for TL.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice dream, but even if you get it,
I mean,
the
Yon
question
has to
is
try
how
and
much
get
of a difference
some
does it make
damage,
in a
but
game
like
like
he's
this
got
where there is
nothing right
that Vayne who can just punch
Where
through
there
you.
is the Ornn as well. It gets flashed out of
Flash.
Morgan with the call to Forge God. Because,
Not good.
yeah,
So-
Team Liquid, they might not even get a chance to go for that Dragon. It looks like Lyon, they're pushing hard with this Baron. They cracked the middle turret. They're now on the top turret as well. Saint takes a huge
okay.
chunk right there from Jan. Still need to
You
respect
gotta fight
the
this now.
Lucian in
You
the
gotta
late
try
game.
and fight this.
So Lyon don't get another
Saints
turret,
out of the
but
play.
still
Can
they
you
have
force the
started
TP?
to
No,
crack the
there's no
base of Team
TP on.
Liquid.
Yeah, as soon as they push Saint back, the rest of Lion immediately back off. They know that TL.
LCS. Castle won with the Nasus when he said, "Dead asses, trust me, it's a Nasus game." Maybe teams should start trusting their top laners with these counter picks.
Maybe.
Got it.
Oh my
Some
God.
top lane propaganda as just eliminated,
If that
deleted.
right
Sent
there,
straight to the
that
gray
right there is
screen
the
as
summary
Lion
of
find
this
a pick
fucking
on the 80
series.
carry.
I mean, he just kind of walked through their jungle blind and gets
That's
killed for
that
it,
is
and
dead
now
ass
this
the
could be
summary
end,
of this
This could be the
series.
end of TL here in this split.
Not the expectation that most of us had. Power ranked aggregate #1 Team Liquid. They were a best of one away from not even making playoffs. And now Lyon, with these counterpick top laners with cleaner team play, are pushing them
over.
to the brink. 15 seconds for Yon to spawn. Team
Yeah,
Liquid
how
have
you gonna-
4 to defend.
Camille
Morgan's going
coming
for
in
a flanking
behind.
TP play, but Lyon don't need to look at it
On
necessarily.
to Vayne.
Ultimatum. They're
Good
going
luck.
down to Dokla, but
Condemned,
he's out of there.
and he's out.
Inspired gets chunked down a little bit, but Jose Dioto as well.
Quid's
and
dead.
now Quid is the target, goes
Oh,
into the stasis.
he's Zonia's.
Dokla unleashed, chasing down Morgan, who turns it back
Ooh,
around.
okay,
Big chunk out of Big Dokes.
Yon's back.
And now
Wait.
Yon has respawned, so Quid falls, but
Oh,
in
charm.
comes
Bye-bye.
Carry the
Saint just won the game.
finds
Saint just won the
Yon,
fucking
and
game.
that's gotta be
Oh
the game.
my
That's
God.
gotta be the series. That's gotta be Lyon overtaking Team Liquid in the organization's
Wow.
first run in
Saint with a
playoffs in North
fucking
America.
statement.
They're starting with another win down here in the bottom lane, going to Brazil and continuing their lower bracket run. And
The second you think that Yon might be able to do something, Saint slams the goddamn door shut. Immediately. Wow.
Series 3.